Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm trying out a different angle. Like typically on videos, I don't like the vertical angle or watching videos with that vertical angle, but the mount of my car that I had previously, I can only mount it vertical. So I kind of, it's the same mount, but I've moved the mount somewhere else. So now I can do like a horizontal. So I don't know if this is better or not. I think you can see outside more. Not that that means much, but so it's Sunday. I don't have my watch on. I think it's like the 3rd or the 4th, whatever it is. Sunday, October. It's the first Sunday in October, so I think it's the 4th. Maybe it's the 5th. I don't know. But I'm driving to bring something to someone. Some food. We have a hurricane coming here again, supposed to make landfall. Let me fix this. I think it kind of slid sideways. Supposed to make landfall on Friday in New Orleans. The past two, well, really there were three, but one of the first ones, there were two that came together. One kind of dissipated, the other one went to Texas and hit Lake Charles. And the one that was the most recent one actually went towards Mississippi and the panhandle of Florida, Alabama. So this one, who knows? We don't really know. Anyways, I don't know what the title of this video is going to be, but it's just going to be more ramblings. Like that's what these are going to be. These videos are just going to be me rambling. But it's like, and this is more geared, this conversation is going to be more geared towards the elderly, because I think that unfortunately you have to take a lot of things into consideration at this point due to the coronavirus, or COVID-19. So obviously there's going to be a bit, what you're able to do is a bit restricted, at least if you're trying to keep the elderly safe. But just doing things for others in general, but like I'm gearing this towards the elderly at this point in time. That does a lot of things for other people, but I think the main so what it does several things. So it lets the other person know that you care about them. That's number one, obviously. It lets you know that it lets them know that you have their back if something were to if were to hit the fan. They know that you're there for them. You care enough to be there in their time of need. So that's like the second one. And there's probably others that are just not coming to my mind right now. But the third, and I think the most important one, is what it does for the actual giver. And when I say giver, it doesn't you don't have to necessarily give items. It doesn't have to cost you anything. It could be your time. It could be your neighbor, your elderly neighbor, may be ill and they can't get outside and mow their lawn, or whatever the case. Maybe they can't take their trash from their home to the end of the road for the for the waste management to pick up, whatever. That doesn't cost you anything I guess gas, but to walk their garbage can for them, that doesn't cost you anything. So what it does mainly for you though is the giver is it's really a good feeling when you give something to someone. And there's different kinds of giving, right? You have like around Christmas time, right? You have Christmas where you give gifts, but typically that you're going to be receiving something, so you're just basically reciprocating, right? But when you give something with absolutely no no thought about what you're getting from that person, if anything, if ever. When you give knowing that, or not even thinking about that truthfully, that's probably the most important thing. Not even thinking about, oh well, what's this person going to do for me? That's like the most selfless giving and the best giving, in my opinion. Yeah, and obviously there's many age ranges. There's many health things that people have that they may need more assistance or more help. But in general, I would say the elderly need far more than the average person. Yeah, both of my grandfathers, one of my grandmothers actually, both of my grandfathers one died before I was born, and then the other died. My father's father died when I was, I don't know, maybe I was 5 or 6. So I have like small recollections, but nothing major. My mother's grandmother passed away. I believe it was early last year. So it's been about a year at this point, a little over a year maybe. But the saying is absolutely true. You don't know what you have or had until it's gone. And and it sucks at this point in time, and this is where COVID kind of rolls in, because my remaining grandmother, my last grandparent, my father's mother, I could wear a mask and go over there and see her, but I just feel super selfish if I were to go over there and sit in her house and see her. In one aspect, you could say, well, it's not selfish because you're going to see her. But in another aspect, like, I go out and I work and I wear a mask, but there's only so much a mask is going to do. I mean, statistics prove that. I could wear a mask, you could wear a mask, you could have COVID, and I could still catch it from you, even though we're both wearing a mask. So, nothing's guaranteed, I guess is my point. So, with that being said, I don't want that even to be a speculation of, if in case my grandmother were to get sick and got tested and she's positive, and now she has a lot of underlying health conditions, and so that probably wouldn't fare well for her. And so I don't even want that on my conscience of having said, like, well, I saw her a month ago, she just now tested positive. Was it me that gave it? Like, realistically, a month ago? No, probably not. But still, I guess there's always that possibility. Anyways, I just don't want that on my conscience. So I'll call her, we'll email. But other than that, I haven't seen her in, I don't know, quite some time. So, yeah, right now I'm bringing over some some food and whatnot. I'm just gonna drop it off at the door. And anyways, yeah. This is a 10-minute long video. I don't even know if what I said was worth listening to, but just doing things for others that are in need. And maybe that's a better way to look at it, because during Christmas time, when you're just kind of like reciprocating the giving, like, family, like, I like for Christmas, specifically for me and my family, like, well, on my side of the family at least, we'll go to my mother and father's house, and we'll do like gift exchange or whatever you want to call it. So like, you know, we have gifts for them, they have gifts for us, we kind of exchange, and you know, like that's like reciprocated giving, you know. And it's not that we're necessarily, I mean, we're going to buy gifts regardless if they get us something or not. So it's not that my wife and I are expecting something, but you know, it's just reciprocating giving. Like, you know, it's just what it is. But when you're just doing something to help someone without absolutely any chance of you getting anything back, I think that's the best kind of giving. That is a large mailbox. I just drove past this mailbox. I'll show you. This was like an accurate representation. It was like that wide. Not that long, that wide. I don't know what the heck that was. I guess you could fit full packages in there, like full cardboard box packages. Okay. Yep. I don't know, that just popped up in my head, and I was like, you know, first off, I didn't want to make, like, I didn't really want to make the video because then it sounds like I'm, I don't know if any of the people that watch my videos would think that, but maybe in the future someone comes across this video and they're like, oh, he's just patting his own back for doing something. But that's not what I'm just like, I'm just trying to get the message out. Like, it's common sense. Everybody knows that it's morally correct. It's if this is for you, spiritually correct to help others. You know, you're just supposed to help those in need. So, and again, it doesn't have to be of monetary value. So, anyways, that's all I had. I'm almost there. I have about, I don't know, maybe another 2 miles to drive. So, hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. And yeah, I'll probably do a shave the next day or two. I don't know. I've just been busy and have some other projects. So, anyways, y'all be good. Catch you later.